Oh, I was just gonna see if it was still good because I was making a recipe with it. Anyways, I'd like to talk to you about a very serious issue. There's stuff going on about alcohol and a lot of things and a lot of opinions, and, well, I'd like to talk to you about 5 important things about alcohol that I think are, well, important. Number 1, shot glasses. What is this about? It's it's so tiny. Like, if I put some water in this and was like, here, you thirsty? You're gonna be like, yeah, I'm so thirsty. Can I have 17 more? So that's what shots are like. And I guess bars are smart, because they charge like $7 for these little tiny cups. And if you're really intoxicated, half of it goes on the counter because you're like, oh, oh. Seriously. Like those stupid shirts that try to make short people feel better about themselves. Like, I'm not short, I'm fun sized. What's fun about less candy? Who wants to eat a Snickers bar when you can have a Snickers bar? Seriously, nothing fun about it. I don't want this. When I'm drinking, I don't want a freaking microscopic little glass of doom that just makes me want more and more and more. I want you, give me this. We're rolling. We're good. This is what I want. I don't want you to put this in that little cup over and over and over again. For many reasons. For one, it's just frustrating. It's like giving me a piece of cake and then like cutting it into like centimeter sized pieces and going, here you go. Here's some more. No. Like I said, it's $6 plus at a bar. I'm not rich. And then open a tab because they're evil like that. At the end of the night, when I go to sign my sip, I'm like, someone was using my tab. It clearly wasn't me because I did not remember drinking $50 worth of alcohol in the past 3 hours. No, I did not have a problem. Also, shot glasses when you're at home. More dishes, more crap to clean up the next morning when you finally wake up. And a lot of times, they're glass. Whoops! And now it's broken. And you're drunk and you're stepping in it to clean it up. And you're bleeding and it sucks. Shot glasses are not fun. Truth. Now, not truth as in, E equals MC squared, gravity happens, truth like Narnia doesn't exist, it's just a bunch of British kids on PCP in a closet fighting coats. That's truth. I mean, truth as you think it to be when you're drunk. Or things that you know are real and you shouldn't say out loud. For example, I always find my friends and myself included talking about awkward sexual moments or, things that you should keep to yourself. For example, telling a group of people your boyfriend's penis size when you're completely schnockered. They don't want to know. You don't need to tell them. They don't need to know. Truth happens. And it's scary. And even when you're drunk, that truth can't be unheard. It sticks around. You wake up from a hangover and the first thing you think of after you check to make sure you didn't puke all over yourself is, oh my god, Fred's penis is 6.5 inches. No. That's not something you want to wake up with. Number 3, what I've been told they're called the drunk cheese. Now, you've heard of the munchies, I'm sure. The drunk cheese are similar. You drink a bunch of alcohol, and you want to eat everything. Which is a problem, I guess. It can be expensive if you have access to a phone and there's a pizza place open near you. But if you're me, and you try to eat fairly healthy, when you're completely schnockered, you're not reaching for, a head of lettuce and some broccoli. You, want the greasiest, nastiest, chocolatiest, fattest foods you can find. And in copious amounts. And then the next morning, on top of feeling completely hungover, you're like, oh, that grease. I'm going to go to the gym forever. Yeah. I know that when I get drunk, I want to eat everything that I can get my hands on. And usually everything I get my hands on is pizza. And lots of it. Or pizza crust. Or stuffed pizza crust. Or an entire large-sized pizza of stuffed crusts. Not the pizza slices, just the crust. Number 4, ordering drinks. I'm not sophisticated. When I go to a bar, I just want some alcohol. I don't know what the shots are called. I don't know what's in mixed drinks. I'm not a bartender. So when I say something to you like, hey, bartender, make me a drink, and you go, hey, what do you want? And I go, I don't know, put some pineapple rum in it. It's up to you to figure out the other crap is. Don't ask me. Don't look at me like you're confused. It's your job. An EMT doesn't show up to the crime scene or accident scene or whatever and have the person bleeding on the ground go, hey, person bleeding on the ground, what can I do to help you? And the person bleeding on the ground goes, maybe you should take out the bullet. No! The EMT rolls up and knows what to do. Same thing, bartender. I'm sorry that I don't have like a memory full of drink mix combinations or names for random shots. Because some places they have the same thing. Like a lot of bars I can go and order a Dirty Girl Scout in. But some places they look at me like, you want what? You're a pedophile? What? So, like, just if I just tell you what I want, like, I'll tell you what I want, and you just put it in a glass and you add some things to it, I'm probably already drunk, or I'm getting there, or I'm completely gone, I'm gonna like it anyways. Regardless, you're gonna put it on my tab, and I'm gonna pay for it. So I'm not gonna complain. Problem solved. Also, my favorite beer is the most ridiculous name ever. And I think they did it on purpose. I think it's a way for bartenders to know how sober you are, or your level of intelligence. Because when I'm sober, I can't say it. And when I'm drunk, I really can't say it. But then I trick you. Because instead of saying the name of the beer, I say the flavor of the beer. I don't say Leinenkugel. No. Because I haven't looked like a fool. Especially after like 10 of them. I'm not going to be able to say that. I whirl up and I'm like, dude, I want a summer shandy. Which is an alliteration. I'm going to have a hard time saying that I'm drunk. But that's a hell of a lot easier than Leinenkugel. Or Barry Weiss. I can say that. Number 5. Vehemently denying being highly intoxicated, thus proving you're smashed. My favorite. I do this. Most people who drink do this. It's when you're so gone, you like I do the face. Especially when I'm at bars and I'm like walking to the bathroom. I'm trying to look like I know what I'm doing. And so like I have my purse, usually like wadded up in a ball for some bizarre reason. And I'm just like, that's the face. And I'm sober. No, I'm not. It also helps. I think I'm walking a straight line, but you never know. And then you sit back at the table and your friends are like, dude, you're intoxicated. And you're like, no, you're purple. I don't know. But everyone does it and it's hilarious. Especially when you're like sitting there and you're like, your friend's like, dude, wake up. You're like, I'm awake. I'm not drunk. I'm awake. No, you're not. You're about to black out. Just let it happen. So there you have it, folks. Those are my 5 things about drinking that I think are funny, interesting, or sadly true. So if you're going to leave me to myself, I'm going to have a good night. I hope you do the same.